Hi Virgos, and welcome back to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. I am Jennifer Winters, and this is your Virgo February 2020 Astrology Tarot reading. And what I really want to talk to you about this month is Venus and Chiron, because Venus and Chiron are in the sign of Aries, but for your house, they are in your 8th house. So that is going to really tell a very distinct story about you and about your love and about your finances for the month of February and even into the future. Okay, so what I have noticed and what I've been feeling, and if you don't know much about me, I am a 6th stellium Libra and an empath. So when I start to feel energy, it tells a story, and then the story comes out in the cards. And for you, Virgo, with this Venus energy, which is the planet that I'm ruled by, and also this Chiron energy, which is a healing energy, um, what I'm feeling for you is that there may have been or is some tension in a relationship that you already have. And that tension is probably over money, or the tension can also be that there needs to be a deeper connection between you and the person that you're in love with right now. And I am wanting to try to clarify that just a little bit and see where the healing needs to occur in the relationship. And with this 8th house energy, I think that there needs to be some sort of transformation that goes on in your relationship where you and your partner finally make some agreements, okay? And I want to find out what your partner's energy is and what role they're going to play and how soon they're going to play it and what kind of value they're going to bring into your life in the month of February. And this is going to make your connection even stronger. Now, I don't know, the energy that I'm getting is definitely a relationship energy. It's not like a new energy where you're meeting someone new for the month of February. I feel like it's already maybe there, but this reading may not resonate with everybody because of the energy that I'm feeling is very strong about a relationship, okay? It's about someone already in it, but you still probably will get value out of this particular reading, Virgo, especially if you've been in relationships before and you've had situations where you've had money issues or you just couldn't connect with the person on a deeper level because of just not being able to like meet them eye to eye on your independence level, their independence level, who shares what, those kind of things. So it may help you to learn a lot through this reading and for the next relationship that you're in when that does happen, okay? All right, so let's get right to it, Virgo, and we'll find out. This is the energy that the person that you are with or that you'll be with someday has, and their type of personality, what they bring to the table. This is when this is going to happen, where this energy is going to start changing your life. And then this next card is going to be the value that the person is going to bring to your life, okay? And that value has to do with healing within your 8th house, okay? So let's find out who this person is and what their energy is like and what they bring to the table. Okay, so what you got was Argus, okay? And this energy is telling me right here that the person that you are in a relationship right now, there's some distance between the two of you, and there's also something in the way, okay? When I see the 3 of Cups here, it tells me that there's something standing between you and the person that you're with, okay? And so there is, to me, some energy that this person is bringing to the table for you that's very I don't want to say confusing, but more like strings attached to it, or there's limitations to the relationship, or there's been boundaries that have been set up and you feel like you're oceans apart sometimes, and that this is really not serving you. It's not serving you financially. It's not helping you to feel more connected to this person. It's actually like a disconnect. It's almost like you feel like you have to journey too far to meet this person halfway, and that you can see though that there's sort of like a prize at the end of the journey, but it's always like a mirage. Like it's hard to get there. It's there's something always standing in the way between you and this person, Virgo. And there's a lot of Cancer energy in this card too. So what that tells me is that it has a lot to do with emotion of two people hiding a lot of emotions, two people not expressing their emotions well enough. And that makes perfect sense with Venus and Chiron being in this eighth house, is this partnerships and like agreements and um, these limitations that are going on. So what you want to do is you want to transcend this sort of energy, because this is the energy that you're getting right now. And that's not really a great energy for you. There's this Neptune energy too that's like going to have to be some sort of like I think what we're talking about is that you're deluding yourself, because when you have this Neptune energy, it's about being deluded, not like delusional in the fact that you're seeing things, but like just delusion, like I said, a mirage, like everything seems so far away, but yet it's not. It's because you really need to figure out a way to communicate better with this person. And Virgo, there may be just some judgments coming off of you about this other person that's really driving a wedge between the two of you, or vice versa. There's something going back and forth that's this just needs to be healed. This energy seems very distant, so you guys need to come together and really close the gap. Okay, so when can you close the gap? Let's find out from this card what is going on. Okay, this makes sense to me already, because now you have your Virgo energy right there, and this has to do with work. And it's this is Boots, and he has his sickle. He's trying to reap what he sows. He's trying to get these pentacles, which have a lot of value. So to me, Virgo, what's happening is that you always have this mindset of, if I work harder, or if I could just be better, or if I could strive for this perfection thing, then the other person's going to see my value, see where my head's at, see where I'm coming from. And that's a lot of pressure to put on another person, or a lot of things to ask from another person, because you're basically asking them to be this mind reader, and you're asking them to figure out on their own what you need. And you're trying to show by doing things like, I got to do this, or I'm going to do this for this person or that, or I'm working so hard and I'm trying to figure this out. Like, why doesn't this person already understand where I'm coming from? And so why are we always feeling non-connected or oceans apart? And it's because like you're not meeting this person on an emotional level, and you want to be able to figure out a way to let your guard down and really talk to them and say, this is what we need to have stop happen. This is what I need to have happen. But don't make it like, okay, here's the rule book and here's the set of things, like, because I know, Virgo, you can be like, oh, here's the list of stuff we need to do, stuff we don't need to do. But this listicle, it's just another form of work for another person. What you want to feel like is just, you want to bring to the table compromises, not like this is not what I want and this is what I want. It's more like compromises from the heart. Like you want to say, okay, for us to move forward, we need to learn how to compromise in this area or that area. And you want to show the person that you're asking for these things out of love and respect for them, and that you would like the same love and respect reciprocated. And so this will close the gap between the two of you, is being able to have these conversations where you both agree to compromise. And I bet you what's going to happen is the person that you're in the relationship is going to find this conversation like a life raft. They're going to finally say, oh, well, I'm glad you're willing to work with me on this or that, because I thought like you hated this, or you didn't want to, talk to me about this, or that you had your mind set up one way, and now we can actually meet together. So this is going to take a little bit of work, and that's one of your words, Virgo's work, and you know how to do it. It's going to take a little bit of work to figure out these compromises between the two of you. But when it does happen, there's going to be like this rebirth, this transformation. There's going to be some spirituality growth in this relationship, and things are really going to look up for you, and it's going to create a lot of value in your life. And so this last card that we're talking about is, what is the person's value that they're going to bring to you? I mean, we already talked about how to get this relationship closer and on track, but what are they going to do for you? And that's, really what you want to know, right, Virgo? It's like, what can this person also help with me? That's not a selfish thing. It's just, I feel like you really need some, you also are such a giver that you need to have something reciprocated. So let's find out what it is. Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter. So this is an excellent card, because what that is telling me is that you're looking for a change, and you're looking for some luck also to come your way. This person is going to bring that to you. The person you're in the relationship with, you don't see that value now, but what they're going to do is expand your life, because that's what Jupiter does. It expands your life. It brings fortune into your life. It brings change into your life. It brings good change into your life. So where you might feel stuck right now, and you might feel like your relationship is, you know, sort of far apart, and the closeness or whatever is not there. I really want you to understand that the person that you're with does have this value, and that they are willing to expand and grow with you. That could mean, especially in your eighth house, that could mean expanding a family. It could mean the birth of a new child. It could mean that they are willing to set up their future with you. I mean, this is the Wheel of Fortune. They can set up their future with you. And so I think that this is an excellent reading, Virgo. It tells me that the person is completely, willing to have this spiritual growth with you, this emotional growth with you, and probably even a physical growth with family, and maybe even, like I said, a child on the horizon. And so this is a very good card. It's an excellent card, and I'm so glad that, I was able to bring this message to you, and I hope it resonated with you. And again, if you stayed with me to listen to this whole entire message, if you're not in a relationship right now, take this to heart, because Virgo, this is a lesson that can always be learned, is how to compromise, how to close the gap in a relationship when things, even if a relationship has gotten stale or there's a lot of bickering, you can always go back to these cards and realize that this can really make a relationship grow. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me at the Zodiac Love Tarot, and please, if you like this message, please give me a like, give me a share with someone else this might resonate with, and also subscribe to the channel so I can talk to you again next month, and I hope to see you next month. And leave a comment down below, like if you are having a problem with somebody. I have always coached women. I do talk to men too, obviously. I mean, it's it goes both ways. But I have coached more women on the internet with my ZodiacLoveCode.com series. I always talk to them on AskJenniferWinters@gmail.com, so you can always see me there. But please leave me a comment first, so that I know that you're looking for me before you go straight to the email address, because I want to know you know, what I'm looking at, because I do also have a lot of materials that I sell through that web address. So just leave me a comment first, and then I'll meet you over there on my email. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Virgo, and I'll see you next time.